Hi, my name is Roslyn Bacha, and my project is focused on programming and developing a park web application for the Central Park Conservancy area in New York. The core of the project is to develop a web map application to improve visitor experience of the Central Park Conservancy area. This application is going to be very useful to visitors before they arrive the park, and also to provide them with information while they navigate the park area. In developing this application, I made use of datasets in shapefiles and geojson formats, and these datasets or images were stored in a database and later on imported into Mapbox. And then I made use of the HTML and CSS codes to design the graphic user interface, and also made use of JavaScript um, libraries to generate the codes that will be able to tie the back end and the front end, that is linking the database and the graphic user interface in a way that the user will be able to navigate, zoom in and out of the park area, and also be able to um, geolocate wherever they are found within the park area. For example, when you click the button, it asks you to locate yourself, and then you can find yourself being located on the spots where you are within the park area, for example. And then this application also gives the user the possibility of navigating from one spot to the other and being able to track your movement, and depending on what kind of um, means of transportation you're using or means of navigating. So, for example, if you want to move, say, from the Ramble to the Manhattan Island, it gives you your track, however you can move from one lane or one spot to the other. And it also depends on if you're cycling or you're walking or you're driving within the park, depending if that is allowed, that kind of movement is allowed within the park area. One other thing that's very interesting about this application is that it also gives you the possibility of being able to toggle on and off the different layers or scenic sites that the user may find of interest within the park area. So, but in developing this application, I ran into some errors at the very last phase where I had challenges with displaying my markers based on the different tile sets that that gives the user information of different features or amenities within the park area. So that is one thing I have to work on to be able to give this display. But I would say that I don't know exactly why I had this challenge, but I could be able to host this on GitHub, and you can find this in GitHub. You can find all my markers being generated, and I could click on and have information based on the scenic landscape or scenic point of interest. So this is my application. It's a simple application. It's an application with a simple graphic user interface for the user who will be able to navigate from one end of the park to the other, being able to zoom in and out and see different map layers, and being able also to toggle on and off different points of interest, and also be able to locate themselves within the park, and also provide information that can be stored within the database. So basically, this is my application. Thank you.